and it's going to be a great weekend to get to the Fabulous Fox. MJ goes beyond Michael Jackson's singular moves and signature sound, offering a rare glimpse at the making of the 1992 Dangerous World Tour.
It's electrified over 5 million people globally on Broadway in cities across North America, and once again at the Fabulous Fox.
Joining us live, we have cast member Devin Bowles. Devin, thanks so much for being here today.
Good morning. Thank y'all for having me.
Good morning.
We're excited. I mean, you watch the clips and the sines of this musical, and it is just energy.
Off the wall.
Tell us a little bit about what can they expect? I mean, Michael Jackson has such a large career to focus on.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of audiences can expect. We set it in 1992.
Okay.
Which is 2 days prior to launching the Dangerous Tour.
Wow.
And what we do is we take you through Michael's artistic endeavors, his creation of his ideas, where the fashion comes from, where the iconic choreo comes from, where everything that is the blueprint of this icon, we kind of dive into in detail and expose it to you.
Yeah.
And the audiences, they love hearing the nostalgic songs,
Right.
seeing iconic choreo, and the whole Motown era. We kind of just give it all to you up front and really dive into Michael's career and his journey of who he was as a human at that.
And I'm super excited about this because I've never actually been to the Fox for what seems like a concert.
Yeah.
It's usually a show and it's a musical, but this is a show, a musical, and a concert.
Literally, it's like this hybrid. It's this hybrid creation. A lot of people are shocked because they get a chance to see Michael's humanity and what made him tick, what made his creative juices flow. And it's a beautiful experience. People dance in the aisles and sing and dress up and all the dazzle stuff.
Let's talk about your role a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a huge piece in Michael Jackson's career as Joe Jackson, his father.
Joe Jackson is the infamous father of Michael Jackson, the Motown era, and we really take a time to really see the hand and the impact that he had on Michael and his upbringing, and the stronghold he had on the whole family, all the kids, and especially the era of him and Berry Gordy and the Motown era. We really get to see how Joe impacted the perfectionism mentality that Michael had, that Michael unfortunately carried throughout his whole life. And to the point that he left us, unfortunately, on this earth, so we dive into that and really see how Joe has affected Michael in that way.
What was it like for you taking on that role? How did you feel?
It's very interesting. It was very fun for me, actually, as an actor, to dive into the why of why, Joe Jackson said and did the things he did. And the question I get asked all the time is would there be a Michael Jackson without Joe Jackson?
Wow.
And the movie has just came out, which has gotten a lot of good reputation about it. And so it's just been exhilarating as an actor to take on somebody that's been this impactful with an icon that is Michael Jackson.
I bet. Okay, well, I mean, it has over 25 Michael Jackson songs, so you're certainly gonna sing and dance. But what is it for you, Devin, that you think is the reason why people love this show? They love seeing it. They're pumped it's back.
I think people love this show because one, it sparks their childhood. They see things on stage that they lived through, literally. Remembering Michael in Thriller, remembering Michael when he was a little kid in Motown, and also just get a chance to learn more about his life and where he came from and how he was the human that he was. I think it's education, but it's also a full circle moment for a lot of audiences, and it's timeless. We got little kids who weren't even born, when he was here, and they're dressing up and bedazzled with the hat and everything, and it's a beautiful experience to see, and I can't wait to bring it back to the Fox and have audiences kind of relive this.
Well, we're so excited to have you here. Thanks for being here in St. Louis. Devin even said even his family's going to be here because they know this is the show you don't want to miss. It's showing now through Sunday at the Fabulous Fox. You can find tickets, fabulousfox.com.